Okay guys, it's Mr. Morrissey again. We are back for part 2 of rational function operations. We have 2 more problems to do. Here we go. Let's see. Notice here we have a difference of squares. And we're going to need to find a common denominator. So let's see. This is going to be x minus 2 times x plus 2. So we notice quickly that this term is missing an x plus 2. Because you know that x squared minus 4 equals x minus 2 times x plus 2. Down in the denominator, we can sort of cross multiply. I know that's not the best terminology because it's not a, what do you call it, a proportion, but I think it is clear. There is my complex fraction, and I notice when I take the bottom part and I multiply by the reciprocal, the x plus 2 and x minus 2's will cancel. So this is going to be left over in the numerator. And the denominator is just going to be this term here. Looks like we get 3x in the numerator and 4x minus 4. 4x minus 4 does not divide evenly into 3x. If you wanted to, but it's not necessary, you could say this. Alright? Key thing there is noticing this difference of squares and getting common denominators. That's example 4. We got one left. Remember, you can pause the video at any time. Rewind. Okay, this problem is just sort of a lot of expanding. So, a lot of chances to make mistakes, but I know everyone in class knows the process, and you just have to go slow, okay? I'm working with a Sharpie here, so I'm going to go really slow. We notice denominator. The common denominator here is all these 3 terms multiplied together. So that's going to be in our final answer, unless there's some cancellation. Let's see. So the x plus 2 term has an x minus 4, but it's lacking these 2 terms. So there's my first term. Now this 2 has an x. It's lacking these 2 terms that are, that are flanking it. And then finally, now this whole string here can be expanded a lot of different ways you could do this. I'm going to check my work here. Okay. Keep going. Three x squared plus 6x minus x squared minus 2x plus 6x squared minus 2x minus 24x plus 8. Okay, that whole mess simplifies to this. Okay, that's the answer, and I want to ask a quick question. How do I know, what would be a quick way to figure out if x minus 4 divides evenly, if x divides evenly, or 3x minus 1 divides evenly? How would I know? If you want to stop now, well, I guess I'll just mention it now. If x minus 4 divides evenly into this polynomial, then when you plug in 4 here and 4 here and 4 here and add 8, you get 0. We did that in our polynomials lesson. If you divide x, here you know x doesn't work because each one of these terms has an x, but then this 8 doesn't have an x. So you know x is out. Now 3x minus 1, to see if that divides evenly, you'd have to plug in 1/3. If you did 1/3 cubed times 8 minus 9 times 1/3 squared minus 28 times 1/3 plus 8, if that gave you 0, then this term could be evenly divided. And maybe you'd use synthetic division or long division. But this is the answer. This conveniently is the answer now. But let's talk about that tomorrow in class, or whenever we have class next. All right. Let's summarize. So what were the key skills practiced today? So why don't you summarize for yourself, or, for example, we looked at common denominators, we looked at complex fractions, we looked at difference of squares, but, just do it for yourself. What were the key things that we did? And then one question you have after today's lesson, and thanks for watching. All right? I will see you later. Mr. Morrissey signing off. Bye.